In this video, you're gonna learn the 15 money beliefs that took me from a zero net worth to a $45 million net worth in just under 4.5 years with no business experience. I was struggling with anxiety before I started my business. My family went bankrupt. Okay, my whole family broke apart. I literally had nothing. No one in my family has any business experience that's successful. And I did this all self-created. And we did it through the invention of our company, SMB Team, which you can see SMB Coach behind me, which now we run one of the largest brands in the legal industry, serving lawyers with our marketing and coaching business. And I'm opening the hood on the money beliefs that allowed us to create a 50-employee company in such a short period of time and a decent-sized net worth. Although this is just the beginning for me, I have way bigger goals. And it's not about creating net worth, by the way, for me. It's about creating other people's enjoyment in our company as our employees expand and our customers expand. I want our customers to succeed and I want our team to succeed. That's one mindset that I don't have in this list of 15 because it's about money, money, money. But that's like one of the key beliefs. Like if you want to be successful, you have to actually start thinking about other people being successful more than you being successful. So I hope I made that point. The second point I want to make before I bring you through the list of 15 is what's called the 20-40-10 rule. The 20-40-10 rule applies what's called pain of payment. Pain of payment. What happens is when a human being spends money on something, that's right, I'm going to use the word. When a human being spends money on something, it produces what's called pain of payment, which is the simultaneous release of stress hormones and happy hormones in the human brain. Stress hormones are things like cortisol, right? That produces stress in the human body. And happy hormones are things like dopamine that creates happiness, or serotonin in the human body, right? Pain of payment means that the more money you spend on something, on your business, investing in your business, on yourself, investing in yourself, the more likely you are to make more money and make more progress, right? Because it releases the simultaneous release of the pain hormones and the happy hormones, which produces the fear, just enough fear for the human being to take action, and then just enough positivity for the human being to believe that the actions that they're taking are going to actually work out positively. So the 20-40-10 rule says that whatever your goal revenue is, if you run a business, divide that or multiply that by 20%. That's how much you should be spending on marketing now, not later, right? Let's say your goal revenue is to do $1 million a year. You should be spending $200,000 a year now before you're at that revenue level to step into that higher revenue level. Similarly, 20-40 is the second number in 20-40-10, is 40% of that should be spent on payroll or freelancers or cost of goods sold combined, right? Now, you got to hire people before you're ready. You got to spend money on marketing before you're ready. Okay, so that's 20-40. 20 is marketing, 40 is payroll or COGS, right? And then third is that 10% rule, which is 10% invested in yourself on personal development. This is finding coaches, mentors, online training. I spend $600,000 a year on coaches, mentors, and education because I know that is one of the secrets to success, is me spending money on myself so that I deserve to learn the leadership skills that I need in order to reach the next level in business so I can advance in my life and advance those around me. So I'm going to bring you through this list of 15. Now that you know the 20-40-10 rule, I'm going to bring you through the list of 15 that can transform your life and business. I hope you're ready. The first of these principles is as follows. $1 million is the new average. If you run a business especially, once you start seeing how many expenses are in your business, as soon as you hit the $1 million mark, you're going to realize you're broke. I remember the day I hit $1 million in my business, I was like, dude, this is nothing. I'm broke. I remember when I hit $1 million in a bank account, and still, I was like, dang, I am broke. So the first money belief to super success is to believe that $1 million is the new average. So you got to get to $1 million as fast as you possibly can. Let's cut time out of the equation, get to the $1 million mark as fast as you humanly can, because then you'll be average, okay? The second one is to understand that the word currency comes from the word current, right? So the frequency through which you operate your business, your life, whatever that is, how fast you operate, right, is going to determine how much money you collect. If you operate slow, if you're constantly second thinking things, if you're not creating a current to produce currency, you're not going to collect the currency. You need to produce a current. You have to be at a frantic, shaking, crazy high level of energy in order to demand the universe to reciprocate that energy in your bank account. So currency comes from the word current, so you have to create the current. The next belief is that everything reflects into its own kind. Everything reflects into its own kind. What that means is that if you're a buyer, you'll attract buyers. If you're a non-buyer, if you don't buy stuff, you're going to attract non-buyers. So say it out loud to yourself right now. I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer. Become a buyer and you'll attract buyers, right? So if you're hesitant to buy stuff, if you're always looking for discounts, if you're always looking to get a deal, you're going to attract people who want the same thing. You're going to attract people who are broke. And unfortunately, it's very hard to scale your own personal money or your own income if you're only hanging around broke people. It's impossible. So you got to fix this. The next one is to believe and understand it's not your money. Okay? It's never your money. Money is a pass-through item, right? Money may temporarily be plopped into your hands for something, right? But it's never your money. Money is a tool. It is used, and the government, it's actually a Federal Reserve note, right? If you actually look at a dollar bill, you realize it says Federal Reserve note. It is an indication of debt, right? And owed back to the government. So what that means is it's not your money. It's someone else's money. And by the way, someone had to buy something in order for you to get that money in some way, shape, or form, right? Or you had to sell something and they had to buy it, right? Some transaction had to happen for that money to come into your hand. So my belief has always been, it's not my money. So if I'm not using money, I'm violating that rule, right, in and of itself. If I'm using money and I'm constantly like, hey, hot potato, get that money away from me, let's reinvest it, boom. That's another money belief that's going to get you way closer to your financial goals. The next one, number 5, is vision solves all limiting beliefs around money. If you know where you're going and you believe you're going to get there, right, with your personal goals or your business goals, and you know you're going to go there, it's easy to spend the money. It's easy to invest in yourself. It's easy to spend money on payroll. It's easy to spend money on marketing. It's easy to reinvest in yourself and your business when you know for sure you're going there. But if you're unclear, maybe I want to hit X goal, maybe it'd be nice if I did Y, right? You're not going to spend the money, right? And you've been in this situation before, right? So the next one is to never let money sit still, okay? Don't let money sit still. Again, this kind of ties into one of the prior beliefs, right? Which is that it's not your money. It's like hot potato. Don't let money sit still. Also, it applies to the currency belief, right? This is a current. Don't let money sit still. Anytime money is sitting still for you, it's deteriorating. You're looking at inflation, right? Inflation is crazy nowadays, right? So you need to make sure any money that you have sitting still is working for you. It's either buying you skills, right? Which is investing in yourself, or it's buying something for your business, right? Whether it's talent, whether it's marketing, whether it's some other form of resource. Okay, the next one is to understand that you need to get mad about the opposite stuff. What I mean by that is everything you've ever been mad about in the past, okay, you need to reframe it. If you thought something was too expensive in the past, okay, you were mad at the fact that it was too expensive, I need you to get mad at the fact that you thought that that was too expensive. I need you to rewire the stuff you get mad about. Like when you get angry about spending a lot of money on something that's going to improve your life, rewire that belief and get mad about the fact that you're getting mad about that fact because you need to spend the money, right? You're only hurting yourself if you don't invest in yourself. The next one is never spend time to get money or results. Only spend money to buy time and results. Okay, so never spend time to get money and results. Most people say, I'm going to roll up the sleeves, right? I'm going to go do it myself to save a couple pennies, right? And that is exchanging your time, the only asset you never get back, to buy results, essentially, in that case, right? Using time to buy money, okay, again, is trading your time to earn money. You have to reverse this thinking process and think about in your life, how can I spend money to buy time, right? Whether that's hiring people or hiring freelancers or whatever it is, buy time or buy results, right? So think about that new process for yourself. The next one is to always understand the hidden cost of complacency. The hidden cost of complacency is you don't see the cost of inaction. You only see the cost at face value. So when you spend $50,000 on a new coaching program, which I've done many times. I mean, we're in many coaching programs that I could name right now, and you would know, right? If you're an entrepreneur and you've been around the coaching business for a while, like I've done this many times. When you spend $50,000 on a coaching program, and you say no to that, as an example, you say no, I'm not going to spend the money, I don't need it. You don't see the opportunity cost that just happened. You just see the $50,000 that you saved. You don't see the $500,000 you missed out on because you didn't join that program and learn the lesson you needed to learn in order to get the $500K, right? So that can really, really hold you back, the hidden cost of complacency. The next one is the belief that money is commitment, right? Pain of payment, like I said in the beginning. Pain of payment means that money is commitment. When you spend money on something, you are telling the universe, you're telling those around you, and you're telling yourself, most importantly, I'm committed to this. I'm doing it, right? You don't spend money on it, your brain's like, is this really like serious? And most times it's not going to believe you that it's serious. Okay, the next belief is this. Money goes down before it goes up, always. So most people are looking to get rich, get all the money, but they're not willing to take the financial haircut necessary. They're not willing to go down in the bank account before the bank account goes up, right? They wonder why their bank account won't go up. Well, it's good. Courage is what makes your bank account go up. The more courage you have, the faster your bank account will increase. No courage, no bank account increase. So if you're unwilling to have your bank account go down in order for it to go up in the future, you're not respecting this money belief, and you're just not going to reach your wealth targets as fast as you could. Okay, number 13, this is resourcefulness generates money. I could say this until I'm blue in the face. Okay, money, people say, it takes money to make money. No, it doesn't. It takes resourcefulness and courage to make money. Then once you have the money, you can reinvest the money. You have to be resourceful. How can I be drowning in cash? If I had no cash and I had to figure it out without the cash, how would I do it? That's resourcefulness. If I had to make a big, bold bet on myself, that's courage, right? So always remember, resourcefulness generates money, not just it takes money to make money. That's a false belief. The next one is that all debt is not bad debt. Completely false, right? I've gone into debt many times. I've gone into debt and did it because I knew what my target was. I knew why I was going into debt, so it was easy to take the risk, right? And then last but not least, this is belief number 15. And this is the equation that most business owners need to follow. And this is it. It's the invest in yourself, your business, and then outside equation, right? When you are on the come up, let's say you're running a business under $1 million. Let's say you're running a business under $500,000, under $200,000. Literally anything under $1 million, most of your investment should be in yourself first. You have to learn the skills to get to the next level, right? The second investment, once you've extended out all of your potential investments in yourself, the next investment is to invest in your business, right? This drives me crazy when I see people who are like, ooh, what's up with crypto, man? I want to invest in crypto. I want to invest in NFTs, all this stuff. I'm like, okay, you're just not focused, right? Why would you invest in something other than your main business, right? Unless you're looking to get rich quick through some external investment, which is not really within your control, unless you're an investor and that's your main business. So my suggestion is don't do any external investments until you have finished step 2, which is invest everything into your business and yourself. That's step 1 and step 2, yourself and your business investments. Then we can go to external investments, which is step 3. Once you have literally ran out of cash you can reinvest in your business, okay, great. And cash you can invest in your skills, all right, great. Now let's leave it to the last part. The last part is where you invest your money into external investments. You don't start there, you end there, okay? So those are the 15 money beliefs of super success that allowed me to accumulate my net worth And a lot of other successful people that I've learned from, by the way, have followed these principles. So this is not just coming from me, but it's something you can immediately start asking yourself, which one of these 15 am I violating, am I not doing, and how do I switch my beliefs around it, and then the resulting actions that come from that belief shift. So I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please like it. Please leave a comment as to your biggest takeaway or something that you want a follow-up video on, and I would be happy to make that video. So make sure you subscribe and be on the lookout. Put on your notifications for as we release new videos like this. That's all I got. Stay great, and I will see you in the next video. It's time to grow your business and your cash. I'll see you in the next video. Stay great.